Well, it's a little bit on the late side, so forgive me if I'm gonna be on the quiet side here, but I'm gonna be doing a bit of a reaction to the most recent trailers and other stuff for Chang. A newest unit that's gonna be coming around for 1.1 of Wuthering Waves. So we could just do a little read here, and then we can just take a look at the main trailer afterwards. Profile reveal: Eternal Blaze, Chang. Now loading. Chang, former Secretary General of the Central Secretariat in the capital. Chang now serves as counselor to the Qinshou Magistrate. Born amidst flames, she dedicates herself as a strategist. Driven by unwavering ambition, she positions herself in a race against time, calculating every move she makes. So, when we were introduced to her, she was the Wayfarer, someone to guide us to the other part of the new region that 1.1 takes place in. And judging by the trailer, here, it shows that she's a very smart, resourceful, and albeit commanding tactician. Considering that she plays a lot of Wei Shi to kind of teach some things to Jin Shi. And the one thing I definitely noticed when I was looking at her design is that she has a very apparent phoenix motif. The flames, the radiance, all to the feather like attire that she has too. Everything about it is just captivating. But I digress. Let's get to the real meat and potatoes of the reaction.
Like Wei Chi, everything in the universe follows its own rules.
Calm and serene.
With elegance, govern with care. Both demand one's utmost grace and tact. Do you still remember what I taught you?
Yes. To break a stalemate.
First envision the larger play,
Set the board
then adapt accordingly.
and watch your opponent.
Sometimes, information can be bait to lure your enemies. Second, always act to seize the initiative. Turn their schemes against them, and you can drive them into a corner.
Take advantage of the power players and manipulate any possible advantage you can get.
Third.
The City Hall has discovered our interference, just as the Lord Overseer foresaw.
That's what you think.
But to send a mere bureaucrat to the capital, it seems the little magistrate's luck has run out. It is only a matter of time before the Threnodian descends. Any struggle is futile.
Is that so?
You think you can stand the beautiful flames? I think not. For the Master Tactician
Crush your enemies all at once.
has arrived
Show no mercy. Perish in
with
flame.
elegance,
Sever.
intensity, passion. Every movement that she makes is like dancing.
The cage bird now. Be reduced to cinders. From defense to offense. Strike. Then, victory will be yours.
I will keep it in mind. Jinzhou finds itself in a complex web. What would you do, teacher?
You already know the answer, don't you? And as for the most critical move,
God, I could really be lost in her eyes.
it's already been made. Isn't that right, Rover?
Oh, seems like we have some big plans in store for us rovers. But to kind of go back on a few things, in the middle of her gameplay, we do see that she has this blindfold on, which I'm pretty sure is probably in response to her Forte circuit being maxed out. Might be like some sort of overdrive system, or maybe an install where she can do a lot more damage and have a lot of her resources be utilized to dish out the real kind of hurt. Because as we've kind of heard from her kit, she's gonna be a hard hitter and probably be a good little battery for some of the other fusion units too. So Encore's gonna get a nice bump up. Chishia's gonna get a nice bump up. Who knows? Maybe some of her stuff might be involving a mix of fusion and lingering tunes as well. So we'll see how that plans out. We'll see how that pans out as she arrives with such elegance and grace. So that's all for the reaction. And I believe that y'all will get her on the banner when it arrives. Okay? Believe. Because I will.